Have you ever played a game that just felt like it skipped the fun part of game design? You know, the kind where the trailer promises the world and satisfaction of creating something amazing, but the actual gameplay makes you question your life choices? Well, that's House Builder 2 in a nutshell. It's the sequel to a pretty solid indie hit. It lets you travel the world building homes step by step. Only this time, they tried to go bigger, or at least claimed to do, with open worlds, jobs, vehicles, even a promised co-op mode. So what happens when a building sim forgets how to build? Can wonky physics, floaty controls, and questionable AI still make a game worth your time? And did House Builder actually improve on the first one, or just tear it all down? Join me as I ask and answer these, and of course a simple question. Should you make time for House Builder 2? Before we jump in, I just wanted to say I did receive a free review copy from the developers. Thank you all for your support. House Builder 2 is developed by FreeMind SA and published by Playway, the same group behind many simulator titles. On paper, it sounds promising. Bigger maps, new vehicles, more freedom, and eventually online co-op. Except, I would not invite my friends to play with me. There's only so much frustration I'd willingly share with them. The first job is where things immediately start falling apart and the red flags appear. What is going on with the mouse?
Hello, my friend. The Bill in the neighborhood is looking for someone to repair his fence. Probably you can fix it up. I send you a localization on the map.
The camera's floaty, movement feels disconnected, and the physics are unpredictable. The game itself gives you little guidance beyond figure it out. I send you a localization on the map. And you do eventually, but not in a satisfying way, or even rewarding. More like you're just battling the controls until something works. Gameplay is painfully simple and numbing. You'll pick up the materials, load them into a truck, drive to a site, and then just click your way through all the construction steps. There's no real complexity, no meaningful progression. It's just slightly more complicated than point and click. You're technically building, sure, but the process is so stripped down that it barely qualifies as a simulation. It's as if the developers looked at the first House Builder and thought, how can we make this easier to play? And somehow, less fun. Even the tools you use lack depth. They all function in some generic way, but there's no challenge, no skill, just repetitive clicking until the game decides, job's done. Visually, House Builder 2 uses a low-poly, clean art style. It's fine. Not amazing, but not ugly either. But the problems start once things move. The objects floats, shadows flickers, and animations pop in and out. It all feels rough, like something you'd expect from an early tech demo. But what really stood out to me is the voice acting and the sound design.
OMG, bro. Awesome house. I'll be doing a housewarming party. Feel invited, bro.
They might actually be AI generated. There's no official statement confirming this, but the robotic delivery and mismatched tone really make it seem that way. If it's just placeholder audio, it's sloppy at best. The dialogue during missions sounds like someone fed a chatbot generic construction phrases and hit generate.
Good to see you, Builder. Everyone thinks that if I'm a forest ranger, I'll cut down a tree and build myself a house. Don't tell anyone, but I've never hammered a nail into a wall.
After about 3 hours on PC, I can safely say, not a single task left me satisfied. Not one. The entire thing feels stripped down, oversimplified, but even worse. You can feel the potential buried in there, the fantasy of building something from nothing, piece by piece, but it never lands. Instead, it's all surface level, simple clicks, floaty physics, and a sense of, is this really all there is? Now I get it, it's early access. Very early access. There's time for updates, new features, maybe even a full rework, but right now, House Builder 2 isn't just rough, it's hollow. It's a shell of an idea that desperately needs more depth, polish, and actual game design.
Stay safe out there.
Alright, that's it. I can't. This is not a game. So should you make time for House Builder 2 right now? No, not at all. In fact, unless something major changes like a full-scale renovation, you might just want to skip this one entirely. I hate to say it, but this one is definitely not worth your time. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this review, please consider subscribing for future content. Check out more videos right now, and remember, always make time for games.